have that spark. Feng Shui has that spark that tells you what the client needs for total fulfillment in their life.
My name's Anne-Marie. I work as an interior stylist and art director, and really glad I got to be part of this. I decided to do a Feng Shui taster course after looking online for bits of information and trying to work it into my consultation as an interior designer, and discovering that there was a lot more to it than I first realised. And I think with anything, if you want to do it well, you have to learn from a person rather than online. And when I started looking at what was available either internationally and only online or in London, a course like this became the primary choice. So I decided that in order to work Feng Shui and its learnings into what I was doing, I needed to really invest myself into it properly.
Okay, make you more fulfilled, content, inspired, creative, whatever it is you want to do, help you achieve your goals. And you do that by just balancing your energy, because so much time we fight against ourselves. We've got an inner conflict that we've never resolved. But we can fund that with Feng Shui. And just using one of these elements helps cure that. It stops the arc that happens within us. It shores up our confidence, inspires us to get done, fulfill our lives. So that's what awaits you.
The taster course today has been really good. It's been so informative in a short space of time. It seems at first that there's a lot of material to digest, and being aware that it's just a taster day, it's not even the whole course. It's still, once it's broken down, or there's like a moment where you really get what Alan's teaching you, and then you feel excited. I feel really excited, and when I've been talking to others on the course today, we feel really kind of, it's more than hope, it's like confidence. It's a great feeling about what's possible.
So really the best Feng Shui that we learn is where it's not apparent that it is Feng Shui. We just know it's different. We know it feels right on every level of our being. That's why I was talking to you earlier about scent, aromas, that kind of thing, having that working. Using all of our 5 senses, 6 even.
I can see how you cannot not use Feng Shui. Feng Shui in your day job, in your daily life, seems to me to be something that's clearly been quite missing. And I can already see, having studied other elements of what's involved in Feng Shui, there's so many things that feed into it or have maybe been inspired by Feng Shui philosophy. So it's going to be another interesting thing to get involved in, and I'm really looking forward to it.
So, the reason how we got onto this is we were talking about the best Feng Shui is when it just feels right, it just feels perfect. That's ultimately what we're working with. When we're working in a corporate team, or we're working with project engineers and architects, we want to create a building, an environment that everyone thrives in. So we don't go down the Chinese route, we go down the practical route, using science. And that I need to explain. If we're doing it in Hong Kong, clearly we do that. But we try and keep it beneficial for all. So just working, understanding, really at the core of it is this. Understanding these dynamics helps you choose the right fabrics, the right textures, the right position, for it all to gel, all to work. And this is ultimately what we're doing. If we're working on a shopping centre, we're doing it on a grand scale. Or we're working in a bed set, and we're still using this as on a much smaller scale. But it is always this. So over the year-long course that we have, you get to know this intimately, and all the different levels that it has. And it's fascinating. And it empowers you to take charge of your life.
Loving it.
Yes, I'm really excited about possibly doing more, about studying further into Feng Shui and continuing studies and continue to do that with the person in London. I would recommend this course to other people. The taster course alone is a really simple way to kind of get to grips, and I think on its own it probably gives you enough to get going with, and the wider course looks like it's really interesting and gives you enough time over a long period of time to really involve yourself. So I would definitely recommend it.
It also corresponds to buildings. So now that you know your Guam number, we want to find out what kind of shape house you live in, whether that supports you or not. We can then go on to find out what direction does your house face. Does that support you or not? And if not, we use this chain cycle to make it fit. to make you feel more comfortable in your home. How do you feel in your space?
Being in a room in a university in London, especially one with the history like SOAS, and being in this kind of area is always great, and it's a beautiful sunny day. And yeah, I don't know if the building attends to the principles of Feng Shui, but it seems to feel really good being here. So it's a nice location, it's a good place. I feel good about studying here because there's a lot around here to kind of get interested in and see.
This area here is where we take stock of our life and realise the blessings that we already have. And when we do that, we stop worrying about what we don't have and appreciate more what's in our life already. So everything that is a blessing in your life, you celebrate in this area. Okay, talents, family, friends, whatever it is, put a picture up there, makes you think of them, makes you realise how blessed you are, how loved you are. That increases your self-respect.
Yes, I've learnt that as always, we all come from different walks of life. I've learnt from the other people doing the course today that more and more people are open to finding out about Feng Shui and what it can mean, not just in one principle. Like I came thinking it was to do with interior design, and it's about your whole life here. So I'm learning, and I hope to continue to learn, that we all have something to offer each other and to learn from each other.
Okay, see now I can do it. Love it.